What's up everyone? Welcome to another video on the channel. Welcome to a brand new car, the Jeep Gladiator. I'm driving it right now. This is it. This is the new car for this week on Horizon 4. And yeah, let's have a look at it a little bit in slightly more detail. It's a little dirty now because I was just going off-road with it. I think actually if I do this, which is weird because cosmetic damage is not the same as dirt, but if I did reset my cosmetic damage, everything goes back to normal again. But yeah, this is the Gladiator. This is the Jeep Gladiator Rubicon, which is pretty much just a long Wrangler. Pretty much. Anyway, it's kind of sick. They just added this into the game. Obviously, it's just been, you know, updated and all that stuff. So it's now in the game. We can mess around with it. So what I'm going to do to this thing is modify it. Obviously, I'm not going to leave anything stock on this thing. It's cool. I kind of like it. A little sort of pickup Jeep sort of thing. It's slow right now. I mean, there's nothing really crazy about this thing. It's slow. Like, interior is kind of cool looking, I guess. I don't know. I was never a Jeep person. I was never like a massive Jeep person. I've sat in the new Wrangler and all that sort of stuff before, when it got released, but like I don't really care too much about them, to be completely honest with you. Like, I'd never own one. But I do see the appeal, and I do see why these have such a massive following. Obviously, they're rugged off-roaders and stuff like that, but like the looks and everything like that. I know I can see the appeal, right? I can see the appeal, but it's just not for me. So, what I'm gonna do instead is modify this thing. I'm not gonna leave it stock. We'll see what sort of options we have for this thing to change it, hopefully make it better. I don't know. Question mark, better. But we probably can. We can definitely get it to be faster. That's usually the thing with all of these. Yeah, we can definitely get it to be faster. Anything visually that we can change on this thing? That's kind of cool. I could do that. It adds about 81 kilos, 82 kilos. Yeah, 82 kilos of weight though. That is pretty mad. That bit there just adds so much weight. Is it just because the spare tire? Absolutely massive. Or is it the same as the rest of the wheels? I'm guessing it's the same as the rest of the wheels. It's just the angle that it's sitting at. Anyway, I kind of don't mind doing that. Oh, that's cool though. Okay, that is cool. That is really cool. The top is just taken off. I'm putting that on. That is 100% gone. Actually, we'll do this as well. Why not? That is a really cool feature. Man, why is this not a thing for the rest of the cars? For the cars that are convertibles? What the hell? Why is it a thing for Jeep, right? But for the cars that are convertible, which the mechanism is already in the game. They don't really have to do anything there. Like, you can take the top off when you're in Forza Vista. But why can't we have an option like this where you just take the top off, so when you're driving around in, you know, in multiplayer, you don't have the top on in a convertible car? You get what I mean? Which is so weird. That is a really cool, like, little bit of detail there. Okay, I'm definitely gonna enter swap this thing. I am going to twin turbo or supercharger? Twin turbo or supercharger. It's pretty much the exact same, except obviously torque is a little earlier. I don't know if it'll make the same horsepower. Let's just modify everything here. See if it'll make the same horsepower high end, but I don't think it will. Because I think the turbos are probably going to be a little bit better. 1,356 horsepower, 1,385 newton meters. And if I do this, let's just have a look. Because I mean, if the supercharger is just better, 1,351, 1,366. It's a little worse, a little bit. It's a little bit worse. Okay. Everything else is pretty much done. All right. That's fine. Let's move on to the brakes. Obviously, I'm going to upgrade my brakes. We can only have rally suspension available for this thing, which I'm going to guess is the same suspension setup that's on this thing now, because literally nothing's changing. I'm looking at the wheels, no camber, no nothing. Except it unlocks, like it says here, unlocks the springs, dampers, and alignment tuning. Just like the race suspension for cars that are pretty much race cars. Making this a lot lighter, though, if we do this. 1,906 kilos, which is kind of cool. A cage on the inside is probably a stupid thing to add, so I'm not going to add that. Yeah, weight reduction, we've done that. I'm gonna keep this as an all-wheel drive as well. I'm gonna be off-roading this thing quite a bit. So, we're gonna finish off with 1,356 horsepower, 1,385 newton meters of torque, 1,880 kilos. So this thing weighs so much less than before. As for our tires, off-road race tires, which is sick. Our acceleration, our launch, everything's just got up to max, which is kind of weird. The reason why I say it's weird because these are off-road tires, but somehow they're still getting stupid amount of grip on the road. Because what you guys are watching here on the left is the grip on the road. I'm pretty sure. Like there's a massive difference. Obviously, I'm gonna go ahead and make them as wide as possible. As for our wheels, I kind of like just the standard Jeep wheels. I wish you could just go into Jeep and then it'll give us like different options, maybe that Jeep offer for this thing, like from factory. That'd be kind of cool to have on. Like I said, as for the wheels, I don't really know if I want to change them. To be honest with you, I mean, we change them to something that is a little lighter. I think minus 12 kilos is what we see here. But that's not really, is that going to make enough of a difference for me to actually care about? I don't think it will. So I'm kind of going to keep the standard wheels, I think. Because they look good as well. I also really like the paint on this thing, but I'm going to check out what other sort of paints are available for this from factory. Again, no tune on it at all for now. Let's have a look, because I know my gear ratios would have changed. So this is going way too far. It's got 8 gears. Do I need 8 gears? I don't think I need 8 gears. What's that? 223 miles per hour. Top speed, that's 217. Let's get this thing's top speed to be a little bit higher. We'll probably use all of our gears like the way they're supposed to. I think we're pretty much done. 223, yeah, 223.7 on that graph. I'm not gonna do anything else to this. Oh, I can lower it though. Should I just lower it to see what it looks like? Okay, let's just have. I just want to see what this thing looks like. Oh my god, it's so low. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna lift this thing back up again. I don't want to have it really low. I just wanted to see what it looks like. Like I said, I'm just gonna drive everything standard for now, and I'll change some stuff on it afterwards. Design-wise, let's have a look. Paint car. What is it? What do we have here? So we have this weird greyish green, which I really like. Red, it's okay. I mean, I knew that this thing would have like some sort of color for colors. Even this brown looks good. Blue looks good too. Black's a bit boring. White as well. Just a bit boring. Probably wouldn't choose black or white. I like this. I like the standard color that's on it. That or the brown actually looks kind of good as well. I don't know. I feel like it just suits this thing. Now it just looks way too close to like an F-150 with that color on it. So I don't want to choose that. I want to keep the standard color on this thing. Carbon fiber bonnet? Anyone? No. I'm joking. Alright, let's drive this thing. Let's see what it's like. I'm going to take this thing off-road on Fortune Island. Okay, there we go. That top being open is just so jokes. It just makes this thing so much taller looking than what it actually is. It actually does have really good grip on the road. Jesus! The suspension, the way it's so soft though, like you can see it like flailing about. Yeah, this thing grips so hard on the road. What the hell? I can still get the wheels to slip though. I mean, it has over 1,300 horsepower. And same with torque. So, I wasn't expecting anything less from this thing, but it does have quite a lot of grip on road with these off-road tires, which is weird. It's heavy. You can tell it's heavy when you're driving this thing. I don't know. It's nice. And it pulls hard too. It's actually not slow at all. Compared to the way it was before. It's not that slow at all anymore. Right, I'm taking it to Blizzard Mountain. Or, whoa, what? I said Blizzard Mountain because I was playing Forza Horizon 3 yesterday. Wow. We'll take it to Forza Island. There's a little bit of an off-road session I want to try it out on. Pretty much the same sort of rally section that we have on the outside of the track that I've used before with some of the other rally cars that I've played with. But I'm gonna go back there with this thing. I'm gonna see what it's like. So it's here. This whole bit here. So I'm gonna start right here. And I'm just gonna go for it and see. Alright. Let's see what this thing is like. Oh, tons of grip off-road. Shows how it snapped in that direction. That was... Even here I'm driving too slow. But I could have gone a lot faster there. Oh man, this thing with a proper tune would absolutely... So good. This is nice to drive. I like it. You know, I'm not a big fan of Jeep. I like the way this thing drives. I don't know. Maybe it could be a contender to the to its brother, which is pretty much what's it called? The other Jeep. The oh, I can't remember what it's called. The green one, which is like one of the best off-roading vehicles in the game. I almost fell off the run. Right, be careful. Yeah, it's good to drive. Come on. I think it's just a bit too heavy. Oh my god. Oh. Now, I am on Forza Island, and I ended up finding a tune for this thing. Probably not what you guys have expected, right? The tune to be for. I'm gonna try it anyway. Okay, let's just have a look here. Oh god, what am I doing? What am I doing? I took this thing off-roading for like 5 minutes, if even that. Oh my god. This guy and his drift tunes. I can't believe I'm doing this. It's not even bad. Like, I'd be more disappointed in myself for drifting this thing if this thing was just bad to slide, but I was just still doing it. But it's not. And as usual, Ken Blockstone is, like, just does really, really good tunes for cars. I'm going way too wide, let's see. But I'm not on sim steering either. I'm just like sort of sliding this thing down the mountain just for the sake of sliding it, but it's actually really good. No drift suspension, nothing like that. Obviously it's all-wheel drive, so it'll be easier for me to actually be able to control some slides, because if this thing was just rear-wheel drive only, especially with no drift suspension, I wouldn't be able to hold any angle with it at all. poor attempt at sliding this thing on my part, but it's actually really, really good. And props to Ken Blockstone for building this thing like this. It was 435,000 points. So dumb. So dumb. I'm gonna end the video there. Thank you guys very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. I should have kept the top on.